Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools, where students at all grade levels celebrated March as Youth Art Month through music, unique artwork, and creative writing. Some of the most talented young guitar players on the peninsula came together under the guidance of one of the world's most innovative classical guitarists during the 6th Annual Hampton Roads Guitar Festival held at Christopher Newport University. 65 students from Menchville, Woodside, and Kecoughtan High Schools enjoyed a day with multi-Grammy Award winner Andrew York. The advanced guitar students from each school spent the day rehearsing as an ensemble conducted by York. The young musicians learned 3 songs that were composed by the maestro himself, blending styles of ancient eras with modern musical directions. For many of these students, the opportunity of working with an internationally renowned guitar player and composer was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, which inspired them to perform their very best. After the day of rehearsal, families and school administrators enjoyed an evening concert at CNU's Gaines Theater. John Boyles, magnet coordinator at Woodside High School, introduced each individual school, including Kecoughtan's Advanced Guitar Ensemble and the Honors and Advanced Guitar Ensembles from Menchville and Woodside. After performing their talented selections, the 3 schools joined the stage together to perform under Andrew York. The audience was treated to a superb performance by the local supergroup, who played York's compositions with skill, focus, and passion. At Palmer Elementary School, students and teachers enjoyed a spirited performance by the United States Army Training and Doctrine Command Band's Woodwind Quintet, Magnolia Winds. 5 soldier musicians from Fort Eustis entertained the students with a collection of songs, including recognizable tunes from popular video games, kids' television shows, and family movies. As in past years, Palmer's music teacher Jessica Backer invited the Tradoc Band, who took time between songs to talk about their instruments and the different sounds they create. The soldiers also answered student questions about reading music and what other instruments the musicians knew how to play. The musical performance was a wonderful illustration about unique careers in the military and how the skills and talents of a musician can increase from years of dedicated practice. High school students from across Newport News Public Schools experienced intriguing art displays as inspiration for their reflective poetry.
For 24 years now, high school students in Newport News Public Schools have channeled their interpretation of art through creative poetry. By partnering with the Peninsula Fine Arts Center, the secondary English department presented Artistic Verses, an opportunity for students to create literary art based on visual art. 82 students from all 6 Newport News high schools participated this year. Each student was selected by their English teachers based on their creative writing skills, unconventional thinking, and capacity to grow through their involvement in artistic verses. The process begins by selecting the inspirational artwork. Students and teachers visited the Peninsula Fine Arts Center to tour a series of galleries displaying art and artifacts inspired by Native Americans. Knowledgeable staff and docents guided the students through the historical and modern works of art, offering insights and background information on the bronze busts, glass sculptures, and vibrant artifacts. The students also participated in a poetry workshop with a talented and enthusiastic guest poet, Sarah Pringle. She challenged the young poets to take risks with their writings by exploring different rhyme patterns, adjusting their perspective, and drawing deeply on their emotional connections to the artwork. Back at school, students spent time during class and after school developing their ekphrastic poems. English teachers guided their students through the process allowing each young author to push their abilities to analyze art and dramatically interpret their response into a literary masterpiece. And the students were honored for their hard work at an awards ceremony at the Peninsula Fine Arts Center. The top 3 winners were from Woodside, with honorable mention from Menchville and An Achievable Dream. Sarah Pringle praised the poet's works, while families, staff, and school administrators celebrated the students' artistic exploration.
For the first year, Warwick's International Baccalaureate Art Show was on display at the Peninsula Fine Arts Center. The talented high school artwork was on display at this new venue for over a week in March, allowing visitors to the Art Center to appreciate their creative works. Throughout the school year, IB art students are encouraged to use new styles and mediums with each project, allowing each student artist to develop a diverse portfolio. Warwick staff and Newport News administrators made time during the art show to visit the temporary gallery and support the gifted artists. When a school is almost 50 years old, the staff and students must think creatively to keep the school looking fresh and modern. Before Menchville High School hosted a regional tournament and choral festival, Principal Bobby Surrey requested the talents of the Fine Arts Department to create a positive first impression for invited guests. So in February, the Art Department implemented a building renovation project and started rolling out some amazing plans for the hallways of Menchville. One idea that really stuck was for students to create giant murals using blue and green painter's tape. The project was inexpensive, fun for the students, and didn't ruin the existing walls and tiles. But it certainly did make the dated hallways look better. Over 100 students in art foundations and 2D drawing and painting classes spent class time sketching their designs and creating mock-ups on black mat board. Then, during class and after school, the students worked together, transferring their unique artistic expressions onto the massive blank walls near the auditorium and cafeterias. 30 rolls of tape and hundreds of combined hours later, more than 30 murals adorned the hallways, giving art students a chance to display their creative talents, boost hall appeal, and give students, staff, and guests a chance to appreciate the masterpieces. And since the tape is temporary, new works of art can be created every school year to keep Menchville's hallways looking brand new. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.